Digital Mortars DM1 is a comprehensive analytic platform for understanding and optimizing shopper journeys in store. And the Analytics Workbench is where the magic happens. If you're an analyst, the Workbench is where you'll spend quality time with DM1. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the 5 core elements in the Workbench. The default view is Layout, a full store view based on a digital planogram. The Workbench's modules are accessible here. The Layout is a single metric view of the store. Here, you're seeing foot traffic. The metric, borrowing from online, we call visits. You can see the most visited to the least visited areas of the store. In most of the Workbench, you have similar control options in the left navigation. You can control the date. Keep in mind that DM1 never pre-aggregates data, so you can pick any date range. Curious about the 1st to the 13th? Done. You can also pick which store you want to look at. And let's go back to the current month. Using the left nav, you can pick your metrics. Layout is a single metric tool. That's just the nature of a heat map type viz. Pick your dimension. That's the report on. We can look at department. We can drill down to grid point. That's the finest grain level of measurement. Or back to the default level, section. You can filter using segmentation. Here, I'll look at all hoodie shoppers and see what else they did in the store. The Layout tool is a great way to quickly visualize a metric on the store, but a lot of times you'll want more direct access to the data. That's what Table is for. Here, I can build reports, choosing any metrics I'm interested in. I can sort by any column. I can filter my reports. I can move columns around, and I can even export to Excel. Let's take a look at the Chart tool. Charting is particularly useful for trending. You can take a typical reporting view and trend down to the 10-minute level. Word to the wise, though, don't do a 10-minute trend on a month of data. DM1 can process it just fine, but viewing in your browser, that's another story. It's a lot of columns. Here's a daily trend. All right, on to the funnels view. DM1's funnel tool brings a core digital analytics methodology to your fingertips. You can start any place in the store. We'll start at the top. You pick a section and a starting level of engagement, and then just keep adding levels. At each level, you pick the level of engagement you want to see. Keep in mind that each step is necessarily after the previous step, but may not be immediately after. All right, the last tool in DM1's Workbench is the Daymap tool. Daytime parting is critical to understanding store performance, and the Daymap tool makes it easy to map any metric onto a daytime matrix. You can easily see which days and which times get the most traffic. Let's switch to average time. Now we see when during the week and during each day of the week we get the most engaged shoppers. Use Layout when you want to visually explore store performance. Use Tables when you want to see multiple metrics in detail or build reports for export. Use Charts when you want to visually explore trends. Use the funnel for point-to-point-to-point journey analytics. And use the Daymap for daytime parting analytics. Need more? Well, check out our continuing series of product videos drilling down into each of these tools. Have at it and measure well.